Hello everybody and welcome to Peglin. I am a little bit late to the party on this one, to be honest, because yeah, I really enjoyed the demo of this game and then never played it. So I've been playing it recently and I really like it. I knew I would, but I don't know why I didn't get into it earlier. But anyway, this is a mix between Peggle and your standard roguelike game, really. Bit like Slay the Spire, stuff like that. But basically, all we're doing is using our little orbs to hit pegs, and then we collect damage points and we can use that on the enemies at the top. So these enemies will slowly go towards my little Peglin here on the left, and if they do, then they'll attack me and I'll lose health. So I want to keep them as far away as possible. I can fire at bombs, which is very nice. Bombs will do a standard 50 base damage across all enemies on screen, and we have this little parchment on the right hand side here that tells me exactly what's coming up. I got an artifact at the beginning, short fuse, which I really like. It detonates any bomb in one hit. Usually these take two, but this takes one now because of that candle. We just used an orb there called the dagger orb, which basically does better damage if we hit one of these yellow crit pegs. So we want to go for them pretty much every time, like we did there by accident, I will admit. We've also got the green ones, which refresh the board. Maybe I can hit one here. There you go. All the pegs come back, so we have more chance of hitting pegs. And the normal pegs are just grey. So we'll have a different variants later on as we get to the more harder fights. But hopefully I can get rid of this blue slime here. But me getting a bomb will do 50 damage to him anyway. And there you go, he's dead. So when we finish a battle, we can get a new orb. So what do I want? A darkness, a turball. So you can see 2 and 4 on there. The 2 means every peg that I hit, normal peg, will give me 2 damage per hit. And the crit symbol, the yellow orb to the right of it that says 4, I'll do 4 damage every time I hit a crit. So that's very nice. A bramble's pretty good because we apply 2 bramble on hit and it stops enemies in their tracks. So that's nice. And also damages enemies who pass a brambled enemy. This infernal orb actually does damage to ourselves, so we need to be careful with that. But I think I'll go with the bramble. Let's add that to our repertoire. This is what we get. You always start with 3 stones at the beginning and a dagger orb. And then whatever else you can add to your repertoire goes in the bottom here. So we got that bramble, very nice. So I can have a look at the map and see where we want to go. So question marks are events, skull icons are fights, and the red skull and crossbones is an elite fight. So very much like Slay the Spire, basically. But I used to really enjoy Peggle back in the day. Spent so much time on that game, but the fact that they've combined it with this kind of RPG roguelike kind of thing, yeah, is really my jam. A dark obelisk looms before you. It hums a tantalizing power and you feel its connection to the earth. So I can get an orb, or I can force a stone level 1 into the obelisk. So I'll force my level 1 stone in there. You feel slight disappointment from the obelisk for not utilizing its true potential, but it does absorb the stone. So I've lost my level 1 stone, but that might actually be a good thing, because we'll see in the next fight. Maybe this next question mark will be a fight. No, it won't be. But stones are pretty weak, and you have 3 of them, so it kind of clogs up your up next queue, if you like, your queue of stones. So you kind of want to get rid of them. But there are certain builds that you can do to utilize stones to their full effectiveness. The woods grow darker and darker as you progress until you find a clearing. So we can embrace the lightning, or we can sprint and dodge, and that gives us random navigation. I think we embrace the lightning. And we get to ball lightning level 2. So ball lightnings are pretty cool. We can see that in a second. Hello, kitty. Hello. Do you want to come play Peggle with me? You want to play Peggle? So I've got this dagger orb, so I want to make sure that I am hitting the crits here. So let's try and hit the crits. There we go. And that, nearly hit and killed this first guy. So we want to kind of go for bombs. Bombs would be pretty good for us right now because we've got a lot of people on the field. This is an elite fight, so we've got a big slime coming up. Want to be careful of that. So the next up in the queue is the ball lightning. So when I use up all my orbs, it'll reload and give me a new random selection of my orbs that I have in my inventory. A ball lightning can zap up to 2 additional pegs every bounce. So if I put it here, for example, we'll be getting more than 1 peg per hit. Very nice. Cool. Now it's the bramble. So I want to refresh here and then bramble this guy, although he's going to die pretty quickly. Getting a lot of refreshers there, that's nice. But I do want to get rid of these guys in front because they're blocking this 400 health slime, which I really want to get rid of. Okay, so we got a crit there, so that's nice. We got a bomb as well, so that's going to do a bit of damage. There we go. I reloaded, so whenever you reload, the enemy gets a free turn as well, so we need to be mindful of that. Okay, we are probably going to get hit quite a lot here because I'm not doing that much damage, although this one was pretty good, 91. Not bad. Maybe we can get some bramble goodness going here. Not the best one I've ever seen, but let's keep going. Maybe I want to refresh, but the refreshers are in a little bit of dodgy area here, so that's fine. I've managed to get it. Okay, cool. 155 left. It's not doing too much damage to me because we are in the first world, so don't have to worry too much, but we do have the option to get some of our health back at the end, but that means we can't upgrade or select new orbs, so kind of want to keep our health up. That was pretty awful, but we should be able to get something pretty good out of this dag orb now. There you go. So dag orbs can be really, really good and really, really bad, so depending on what you hit during your tumble. So I can upgrade an orb. If I upgrade this ball lightning, it can zap up to 3 additional every bounce and can target any enemy. So we'll do that, and because we beat an elite, just like Slay the Spire, we can pick up a relic as well. Whenever you lose health, deal 2 times that amount of damage to enemies, or we can apply 1 blind when damaging enemies with bombs. I think, what should we go with? Yeah, I think we go with the smoke mod. Let's try that. Let's fight another elite. I'm feeling ballsy. I like to go with elites and try and fight as many as I can on the first world because they're not too difficult. And you can get some really, really good items depending on how lucky you are. So a good bomb to start us off. We'll have another red slime coming in. And if I can bomb these guys pretty quickly, then that means we will be able to start doing damage to the slime much earlier. So can I get this bomb here? Oh, what a deflection. I feel like a football commentator then. Okay, cool. So what do I do here? I can either try and go for this crit, but it's just going to go straight down into the hole. So maybe I just see if I can get this one on the right. No, my ball has gone all over the place, but no problem. If I get rid of this one, then I may be able to get a refresh next turn, but it looks like we get one now. Very nice. So you can see that my stones aren't the best things to use in the world, but my ball lightning now, oof, does a nice hefty little bit of damage there. The only thing about the ball lightning is that it doesn't have much damage anyway, but you can get a lot of pegs in one go. So we can kind of start getting a build going if we're quite lucky with what we get. At the moment I have no idea, but that's what this game is all about, trying to form a build out of whatever you get. So you could go with things that improve your crits, a refresh build if you want to, something that, you know, focuses on bombs, on healing, you know, anything that your mind can come up with, and whatever you get through the RNG. Okay, I am losing health massively here, but this ball lightning should be able to finish him off. Damn, it doesn't. That's upsetting. Okay, please get him. Okay, 9 health. Okay, this is an awful start, but you know, we'll keep going with it. Maybe I upgrade my dag orb, so every time I hit a crit peg after getting the crit, I'll get 10. So that's nice. Every time, 4 times the board is refreshed, randomly gain 1 circle or 1 spiness. So spiness grants all orbs an extra crit, or Circle is an extra attack, so that's pretty good. Or we can get more refreshes on the bag, a peg bag. Maybe we could go with a refresh build. I'm not sure. We shall see. But we're not looking too healthy here. Maybe we go right after this to the to the treasure chest. Okay, so I can offer a stone, and the stone is now level 2. So sometimes it will absorb the stone and get rid of it, and sometimes it will upgrade the stone. So we got the upgrade. It's not the worst thing in the world. And suffer the sling. Stones get +1, +2. That's nice. So I'll go with that. Thank you very much. We can look at the map to see where we want to go. Maybe we want to go left here for some question mark options. Question marks can be a fight as well, so they're not always little events. Grabby hand. Flying enemies that attacked horizontally. Okay, so there's 2 different levels to the battle area, high and low. And if you attack somebody high, it will just go up at an angle, so you can't hit anything behind. But whereas horizontal, sometimes you can hit everything if you've got the right items. So now we can do it both on the high level of combat and the low level of combat. That's nice. I also like how you can't pick your direction just manually 100%. You have to actually fire the ball into it, and sometimes you can accidentally go somewhere where you don't want to go. So we've got a strange mirror, and I can duplicate a random orb or all orbs. I think we'll do a random one. We do lose HP, an unpleasant transfer of energy, but your dag orb has been replicated. Okay, cool. Let's just see where we go here. If there's ever a mirror present as well, it kind of mirrors your pegs. Whichever peg you hit on the other side, the mirrored side will also activate, so that's pretty interesting. We can also skip, so if we don't want to use this stone, this level 2 stone, we can skip it to go straight to the dag orb, but we can only do that once in a row so far, so that's fine. So now hopefully we'll get more out of that, which we didn't really. But these are only green slimes, they shouldn't be too bad for us to deal with. I'm going to leave that bomb until everything's on the playing field, although sometimes your intentions don't really match up with what actually happens, as you can imagine. Okay, so we can use a bomb here. Okay, that was the dag orb, and it just went all over the place. No problem. We've got refreshers everywhere now, so we need to think about that when we're trying to do our build. Can we utilize refreshers to make our character super powerful? Okay, so you can see I got 100 damage there, but the slime only had 10 health. There is a way to hit enemies behind another by using overflow, so it takes all the damage, wasted damage that would have been wasted, and applies it to the next enemy. We got a refresh orb. Refresh the board every 6 pegs hit. Should we go for a refresh build? I'm not sure how this is going to work. I've got 8 health left, so I probably should have got some healing there, because I think we're almost at the boss. So the boss is at the bottom here. Okay, take a moment to rest. Plus 15 HP. I'll take it. I'll take it. And we got a fresh bounce in our step, so nothing bad happened to us. It could have, but nothing did, thankfully. So the game is being kind to me, taking pity on me. Okay, 10 to the leaves. Plus 25 HP. That's good. Yes, okay, so that was a really lucky 2 events in a row there. We might just survive. If we beat the boss, then we get all our health back as well for the next world, so that is lovely jubbly. Okay, this is good. So this tree is going to be in the way, so we can't actually hit him with our normal attacks, see? But the mole will actually soon come towards us. He'll also spawn enemies, so I want to be careful about hitting the bombs too early. But now should be a good time to get this one in the middle. Okay, I didn't quite get it. And he's just done 10 damage to me. So I really want to be careful here. I need to try and nuke him down as quickly as possible, but I don't have much in the way of damage output, especially with this bloody tree in the way. Okay, how am I going to do this? Hopefully we get a crit on the way down. Otherwise, yes, we did. Okay, very nice. Very nice indeed. It's okay, kitty. I know I'm rubbish at this. You don't have to tell me. Okay. Okay, hopefully this mole will take some damage here. No, he won't, because I am rubbish. Okay, let's keep going. That was awful. That was absolutely awful. Okay, so we've done some damage with the bombs to the ads. We're going to take out the tree soon, hopefully. Okay. Nice, nice. Crit would be lovely, but this bloody tree's in the way. Now this mole is right up in my grill again, and all we've got is this refresh orb. So this is looking pretty dire now, guys, and we are nearly dead. I think we may be dead now. Then there's no way out of this. How unfortunate. Damn it. Damn it. 15 minutes. But that is Peglin. I'm sure that you guys have seen this around because it came out in like April. But that's a little bit of how do you play. Hopefully I'll be able to record some really good runs. That was terrible, but at least you got a little taste for it. And we'll do some more runs where we hopefully make some crazy builds, a little bit like what we did with Backpack Hero. But thank you very much for watching, everybody. I'm going to see what my kitty wants now. The kitty is definitely not hungry because she's just been fed, but she does like her attention, bless her. So I'll go and see what she wants now. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.